All right, traders, the market's now open. Let's see what's going to happen today. I'm excited. I just cannot stop selling off every day. This is ridiculous. See what it does here. Might be doing the old scoopty scoop here. We'll see one more sell-off here down to maybe like the 620s. Because short sale restriction is now activated on I. Sometimes what I'll do, if it drops like it did this morning, like 10% in a small period of time, like the first 5 or 10 minutes, SSR turns on. So now shorts have to put their short, on the ask. They can't just be slamming the bid. So we should see some candlesticks that look pretty heavy. They have the upper wicks on them. I want to see this, a little bit more panic here. I want to see a little bit more panic here. I don't think it's done yet. I got to be patient. The market's about transferring money from the impatient to the patient, as Warren Buffett said. So trying to be a little patient here. Let us do its thing here for a second. The faster it is, the higher probability it's going to be if this thing just keeps panicking. And we'll see longs, dip buyers, and longs that have been holding this, bag holding this. We'll see that. We'll see that emotion in the candlesticks. So you see the upper wicks here, it's getting heavy. That's often symptomatic of the short sell restriction being on. LB just popped on up. Still got I, on the back burner here. Do like this. It's popping up here. It's 13. EMA 1734. It has been respecting that as well as that 50-day. This 50-day is going to be at 1793. So we got a little bit of room to move right here. I really want LB up to 18. Up to 18 would be like gold on this. Very high probability. And the faster, the better. That would be the pocket pair of aces if we could get something like that going here. All right, CGC, this one's got good volume. Pull this one up. I got a couple in the back burner I'm watching. Like the daily here. Like the daily. It's got room to move, 2145. I don't even have shorts here, but I may do a little starter long on it. If we get, a nice solid pullback here. All right, starting at 1967. We'll see the 1950s. All right, just added to it 1959. 1963 average. Getting a little bit of a pop on it here. Still holding on to it. My stop's probably going to be under 1935. That's kind of where the red to green move happened, 1935. I'll look to add into it one more time. And then if it cracks under that level, likely, here we go, coming down to it. I'm going to take one add there, see if it can hold this red to green move. I have a 1955 average right now, so not the best. All right, there we go. Starting to see some good volume coming into this on the long side. Going to look to come out maybe like a quarter here shortly. Yep, just came out a quarter, 1978. There we go. Now we're seeing some good volume come into this. I'm going to go ahead and take it all right there. This thing's been playing around for a bit. So I'm just going to take it all right there around the 1980s. Be done with it. And if we look at I, what we were looking at earlier, look at this thing, guys. Ouch. That hurts. Wanted one more little sell-off, and then that would have been money in the bank on I. Missed that one. That's all right. Right now, my focus is on LB. Let's get an intense move on this. I still like the chart. I'll show you guys again. Still like this chart up towards 18. Want it fast. If we look at the range on this stock, it doesn't really get... there's no green candles that are about, the size that it is today. So, we're already extending that range. Which, obviously, I like. LB, I like this thing up towards 18. But it's got to be a fast move. I want to see a fast move. Whether that's on, buying the fear or selling the euphoria, I like to see it fast. But it looks like it's really pulling to that 18 bucks. Here it goes. Getting a little fast here. That's what I'm looking for. $18. A lot of times those whole numbers, they're gravitational pulls. It's getting fast now. That is really what I was looking for. Let's get it really fast up through 18. And then I'd be very interested. I am going to go ahead and start at 1798. or 1797. 1820 is where I'd like to be, for the next ad. But we're already seeing a pullback here. Dang it, guys. I'm likely going to add to a pop now, and risk high a day. Because it's pulling back hard. I really did not want the, I want to add to this winner, though. All right, adding to it 1782. My average now is 1789, so not the best. Probably going to take half off down to the 1760s. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm all out of it right there. 1780. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Now the 1760s want to get here. You guys see what I'm talking about, though? Like, adding to winners, I need to do it to maximize my profit potential there. Despite me being up 20 cents, I added to it. It worked out for me a little bit right there. I was really wanting this thing to go up to like 1820. So I would have got like full position and then, see a nice pullback like that. I mean, we're talking dough. We're talking dough. So I've been getting in the habit of adding to winners. And I think what I'm going to do if I add to winners, because that does mess with my emotions. When I get a nice top tick on one of these stocks and then I add to it and then, my average comes down quite a bit, I really don't want to be red on it at all. So I think my stop's just going to be, because I plan for 112. I start with, if I'm going 1,000 shares, I'll go 250, 250, 500 to get to full position size. And I'm already taking a high probability setup. So this is like one of the secrets. This really changed the game for me as far as consistency. I got really consistent when I started doing this. Spreading out my full position, not starting with full position. So, but lately I've been top and bottom ticking like a ton of stuff. And I need to I want to add to the winners, But I don't want to do 112 if I'm adding to the winners, if that makes any sense. Because let's say I would have had this add to the winner like I did, and then, we start popping up towards 1820 like I wanted. My average isn't where I wanted to be. It's not really doing what I'm expecting at that point. When I add to a winner, I'm expecting for it to be winning. That's why I'm adding to it. If a stock's not doing what you're expecting it to do, then you don't really know what it's going to do, and it's probably a good idea just to get out of it. LB right now is in the 1760s. A little frustrating. When I add to the winners, it does mess with my emotions. Like if I would have just had my top tick there at 18, I could still be in this comfortably right now. But then when I add to it and my average is what was my average? Like 1790 probably. And the things like at 1780 just consolidating. I don't like that. I like to be up comfortably 20 cents. I don't know. I'm just sharing some thoughts with you guys. I've been adding to winners recently. Haven't always done that. Just maximizes some profit potential, on these stocks. I'm just, sharing my thoughts with you guys as far as that goes. I took the two trades today, LB and CGC on the long side. Those were the plays I saw that were, the higher probability setups. I liked them. Long and short today. The short should have stuck with it a little bit longer. In my mind, if the 1780s were to reclaim on LB, then I thought, this thing's going to climb back up to 18. I wanted 1820, but when I added to the winner, I brought my risk back down. My risk was down near, my average. So I just took that too early there. Took it too early. This is the thing I got to work on as far as adding to winners, is staying with them longer, because it does mess with my emotions when my average comes down, So that's something, I got to figure out. Just sharing, my thoughts on this with you guys. Still trading the same thing every single day, buying fear, selling euphoria. It's just, learning the ins and outs of, trading that system. And the ins and outs of it. So, that's what consistency is, trading the same thing every single day. So, guys, if you have any questions, hit me up. Happy to help you out. Go ahead and smack that like button, traders. Hit the subscribe button, and we will see you all next time.